I'm Dan Staten. Welcome to Hoyt's Get Serious, Get Fit. You know, the end of the year is near, and it's time to look back and reflect on the year that was and look forward to the year that's going to be. For a lot of people, they have goals, but they don't put them down in writing. So the very first homework assignment I'm going to give today is to get your goals down on loose leaf with a pen. You're going to write down goals that are going to be important to you. And I'll share kind of what I do. My hierarchy is faith, family, career, fitness, hunting. And that's kind of my personal deal. Now, I'm definitely guilty of putting hunting at the top of the list. You can ask my family. So that actually might be one of my goals this year, is to add a little more balance to my lifestyle. But that, you know, you have to decide what that order is going to look like for you. But I want you to write goals in all those areas. I want to talk to you today about kind of the hunting side of things and writing goals for hunting. And that's kind of what I want to focus, as well as the fitness component. So a lot of guys will say that it's absurd to write down goals for hunting. It's just too much, it's over the top. And my question for you is, absurd for who? Too much for who? Over the top for who? For me to be successful on public ground, I have to go the extra mile. And part of that is writing down my goals. So I have a clear and concise vision of the work that I need to do to put myself in the best position to be successful with my limited time in the field. Time is precious, and I gotta work for it. And I don't mind working for it. That's part of what allure of bow hunting for me. Like, that's what I love about bow hunting. You have to put your work in. You can't just try to write down, get in shape. You gotta be really specific. So that first key to writing good goals down is to be specific. Be specific on exactly what your target is. I wanna lose 20 pounds of fat. I want to add 10 pounds of muscle. I want to be able to do 10 pull-ups. I want to be able to run a marathon. For hunting, be real specific. I want to shoot a mature deer, a 4.5-year-old deer, a Pope and Young deer, a Boone and Crockett deer. I want to shoot my first mule deer. I want to harvest my first elk with a bow. Next thing is to be measurable, like we just were kind of talking about. Those things go hand in hand. I want to shoot my first 300-inch elk. Or I just want to shoot 125-inch whitetail. Whatever that may be, write that down. I want to lose 20 pounds of fat a month. I want to lose 20 pounds of fat for the year. Next thing is timeline. You've got to have a deadline on these goals. You can't just say, I want to get in shape soon. You want to get in shape by August 1st. Or you need to be in this kind of shape by July. Just add a timeline, add a deadline. We need to know. So once you have your goals in writing, you wrote them down, they're measurable, they're observable, they're repeatable. You can share them with friends and let them know about your objectives to add more pressure. Put more pressure on you so you'll make sure you get them done. So we have goals, we can see them somewhere, like maybe in the mirror where you brush your teeth, you see your goals every day. That's ideal. With these goals, they should help you kind of break down your behavior that needs to happen every day. So small little steps towards small goals leads to the end goal, the big goal. And so for instance, fitness, it's just, I need to break a sweat every day. It doesn't matter how it gets done. You know, maybe it's, I need to do push-ups during commercial breaks. I need to do a family walk, or put my hunting backpack on and do a hike. Even if it's dark out, get it done. I need to shoot my bow every day. I need to join a winter league. I need to learn how to shoot back tension. I need to do a half a dozen 3D tournaments. I need to scout more. Well, be specific. I need to scout 1 weekend a month leading up to hunting season. Things like that. And so to take you kind of through a process, like say your goal was to shoot your first elk. Well, what kind of steps would you need to go along the way? You know, you need to get your bow set up. You need to learn how to shoot it properly. You need to practice shooting different angles and different pitches, and you need to spend time at elevation, and you need to find country to hunt, and you need to go scout it, and you need to put trail cameras out, and call biologists, and talk to friends and peers, and study internet forums, and get out there and put boots on the ground, and then carve out vacation time, and pick the right moon phase and the right time to go hunt that elk. So there's so much in the equation, there's so much work to be done. My challenge, all you archery enthusiasts, to put your goals in writing for 2014, and I guarantee you're gonna have a better year, a better experience than you did last year. Thanks for watching Hoyt's Get Serious, Get Fit. We'll catch you next time.